Good afternoon, guys. I apologize. I wanted to get this up way earlier, but I don't know, wasn't feeling right. Fingers crossed that it's just my allergies. Pretty sure it's not the corona, but we'll hope for the best. Alright, so I've had a couple of requests and questions about the political cartoon that's in your packet. If you've already done it, that's no big deal. I just thought that I would take a minute while I've got a second, because I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between my kindergartner and my fourth grader and answering emails and everything else. So I feel like, and I ran to the school today, so I was picking up stuff. If you want paper copies, I went ahead and got most of that copied. And I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but if anybody wants a paper copy of the instructions for the World War II project, I got those too. But anyway, if you want to meet me Monday, or if Monday's not good, I mean, I can still do it over the weekend because I don't live but 5 minutes from the school, so it's really no big deal. But the political cartoon in your packet, I was going to discuss the questions on the back side in case you were having a hard time understanding anything. Question 3 says, who are the figures across the sea in the bottom cartoon, and describe what is happening in the bottom panel. This political cartoon is talking about our policy at the very beginning of World War II, that we're keeping, for the most part, a neutrality act in place. We're quarantining ourselves. So that's why it says, hands across the sea, yes. Like, we are still friends and allies with France and Russia and Great Britain, but arms across the sea, no. We're not ready to physically get involved, even though we do get involved through the cash and carry policy, as well as the Lend-Lease Act that are highlighted in your notes, and that I'll probably do a video of me going over it starting today, and then I'll continue it on Monday. But anyway, it's talking about the leaders of Great Britain and France and the USSR, because they've gone through a name change. They're the Soviet Union now, it's not Russia. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the fact that we're not ready to physically get involved. We're just ready to assist in selling wartime production materials right now. Alright, question 4 says, what does the hand across the sea symbolize in the top cartoon? Our friendship, our allyship, that we emotionally and mentally support them, just not physically yet. Question 5 says, read the caption above the figures on the right in the bottom panel, and what widespread attitude of Americans during the 1930s does this portray? Hold on, make sure I'm reading the right one. Caption above the figures on the right. It says, another war in Europe to make the world safe for democracy and debt defrauders. So obviously it's poking fun at Germany and the fact that they owe billions of dollars in war reparations. And I mean, economically they couldn't pay it, so I don't know why everybody's so upset or surprised, you know. Germany can't pay it. We are fighting against dictators. We are fighting against fascist leaders, and that's what it's talking about in question number 5. Question 6 says, what message is the cartoonist presenting, and do you agree? And that's definitely an opinion question. Can't be right or wrong with that one. So the cartoonist is definitely siding with the fact that we don't need to jump into anything. Again, we're still dealing with the Great Depression and issues with that. Yes, we should show our allies that we support them, but not to the point that we're ready to start sending troops, because again, for us, that means starting up the draft and requesting volunteers and shifting everybody over like we did during World War I, women and minorities taking over jobs, men being drafted and sent off to sea, etc., etc. So that's kind of up to you, you know. Do you think that we should have gotten involved earlier or not? I mean, that's kind of what the question is asking, and just explain your answer. So hopefully that helps if you were struggling on the political cartoon. If you ever have a question or want me to go over another page, please don't ever hesitate to let me know. And like I said, I'll probably start up a video and intro to the notes. I've got a Zoom meeting with my third block class here in just a few minutes, so chances are I'll probably do that after the meeting is over. But keep sending those emails. I'm trying really hard to keep up with them if I can. And if I miss you or I didn't ever get back to you, that's probably just because I missed it trying to get somebody else's. So feel free to shoot me an email again. Bye, guys.